Like I told you guys before, we're in the process of updating the house, making sure everything is moving away from the cookie cutter experience. In the last video, you guys see me do the mirror and the vanity light downstairs. I actually ordered 2 more vanity lights. Well, 2 more mirrors and 2 more vanity lights. The vanity lights don't come until tomorrow. But the mirror is different than the one downstairs because the one downstairs has a frame around it. It's black. This one, you guys are gonna get a pop-up on the screen right now to see what this one looks like. I already tested it out to make sure it works. I'm about to take out the mirror that's in the bathroom upstairs. It's gonna be a whole ordeal because this mirror is a lot bigger than the last one, and I'm not too sure how well this is gonna work out because the biggest thing is it will leave a gap because it's right now the big cookie cutter frame mirror, the one that takes up the entire 2 double vanity. Once I remove it off the wall, I'm really hoping there's not a lot of damage from like the glue they put behind the mirror in the middle that I have to fix, because like I told you guys before, I'm terrible with fixing drywall. But I'm gonna figure that out in real time. We're just gonna make this work. But I have 2 mirrors. I'm gonna take down this big one, which is gonna be an ordeal. I don't know how well this is gonna work. We're gonna make this work. But if you guys want to see what it looks like, it looks pretty much like this. This is what the mirror looks like now. Just this big guy. So we're gonna break this down into 2, add 2 new vanity lights. They're like LED lights, so it should bring a little brightness to it. I'm not too worried too much about the brightness of the lights because they're black with gold, and I got more for the aesthetics than the actual like functionality of it. But I added an actual light to the roof here, or the ceiling, and I don't mind adding another one. That bathroom fan also has to go because I changed out the shower head on the shower the other day, and that releases a lot of water, and it actually adds a lot more steam in here than we thought before. So I'm gonna have to repaint the bathroom because I used eggshell in here, and I'm probably gonna have to repaint the bathroom with more of a satin type finish to make it a little bit more waterproof, which is fun times because I don't like to paint. But I still have to paint anyway because when I take down this mirror, I'm probably gonna have to do a little patchwork. And I think I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this middle area between the mirrors because there's gonna be a gap. And I guess we'll figure it out in real time. It's gonna be fun times. So the mirror's out, and it actually took me a lot less time to take this one out than the other one. I guess because this one has a little bit more, it was so big that there's only so many spots that you put glue that it was easy to kind of pop off. But this middle section is the section I'm concerned about because I don't know how I'm gonna fix this just yet. This might actually cause a little bit of a headache and grief for me, but I'll do the best I possibly can. I'm thinking that I might be able to build some sort of like middle, like cabinetry thing for Sherelle to put her stuff on, but then I can't go too high up because she won't be able to reach that, so it'll be like dead space, and then I'll just have shelves up there that's useless. I don't know. I really don't know, but so far this was the easy part. Alright, so this is the mirror right here. Oh, I forgot I put it back in the plastic. I guess I'll take the plastic off first. It has the frosted glass around the edge, which actually lights up. It does allow you to adjust the brightness from like a cooler temperature to a higher, like Kelvin. It also allows you to turn it on and off, and then the auto defrost feature. And I have 2 of these. They are, I think, 30 by 28 or 30 by 24. Who knows? It was about $200 each. I'll drop the link. You guys have the link. And this is behind it, so you can mount this also vertically and horizontally. I'm going to do it vertically. You also can, I added the plug just so I could test the light to make sure it works, but you actually take this part off and you can hardwire it in, which I'm going to, and I'll hardwire it to the rest of the vanity lights. Alright, so here's where we are so far. What I did was I measured how wide the mirror is. It's about 27.5 inches actually how wide it is. I measured the halfway point between this to this, and I drew a line up. And then I went ahead and I measured the bracket, how far the bracket has to go in order for the mirror to sit. as well as how high I need the mirror to sit, because I know that the mirror is like 35 and then like 30 inches, 35 and a half inches tall. So I had to kind of, you know, mark that off a little bit. So I got myself a guideline. I also did the guideline on this side, but just really just to kind of come within. I still have to do a little bit more here, but that's just a little bit behind the scenes so far. Well, change of plans because I got two mirrors, but this one had a little bit of damage in the corner of the box. Open the box and it shattered. So I'm on Amazon right now to get it replaced. They're refunding it. So now I have to, damn it. Took like, even with Prime, this took about a week to come. This is where the fun of like DIY projects come in. It's not the fun I like. Guess this finishes tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang up the one that I have now. I won't hardwire it in. I'll just hang it up so that we at least have a mirror in the bathroom for now for Sherelle to use. And I'll plug it into the wall outlet because there is a wall outlet. So I will plug in the wall outlet for now instead of hardwiring, and I'll just keep it like that for now. And let's see what Amazon does. All right, well, this is current status. Still waiting for that mirror to come in. It won't be back in until, honestly, Wednesday. So what I'm gonna do is just change out the lights for now. So I already changed this one out. It actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna change this one out for now. I'm gonna put the mirror up. I'm gonna start patching these holes in this middle section. And then I'll kind of get this all squared away so that when the mirror comes in, I can literally just pop it in its place, come back, re-caulk the bottom part area. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with the section in the middle. Cheryl has an idea about like some frosted floating shelves. We'll see how it all looks, but yeah, let's make this work. I was kind of a little concerned about the light because it's an LED light. You can't change it out. So I'll have to change out the entire fixture later on, but that's fine. As long as I get like 5 years out of it, I'm good. But I'm not really too concerned about the light brightness because I do have lights that I could put up in the ceiling. I already have one now. I could put another one there if I need to. I do have to change that vent out, so that vent might also get a light put in, but we'll see how that goes. I might have to shift it over some, but I'll figure out when I put the mirror on how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. I didn't have to move the light over, so that was good. I was able to move the mirror over a little bit to where it's still pretty much in the middle of the faucet. So deal with this stuff now. Well, first I'm gonna change that one out, then I'm gonna deal with this stuff. Both lights are up, but I'll kind of keep this like this for now. I'm actually gonna wrap that up a little bit and make it a little more secure so it's just not dangling out there for the next couple days because this will be live wire. But yeah, looks pretty good. Nice and even throughout. Now it's time to start the thing that I'm really not good at with trying to patch these holes and hope for the best. Alrighty, well, both the mirrors are both up, both the lights are up. It took a little bit of time because I had to wait about 5 days for a new mirror to come in. So I ordered a new one with the one after the one shattered. And for some reason, I just was going back through my Amazon orders and I clicked on the link of the mirror because I was actually going to share the link with somebody I know. And I realized it was like $180. And I was like, I didn't pay $180. I paid like $2 something for it. The price dropped. It was like 30% off. So I canceled the order that I placed because I tried to contact Amazon. They said, no, you got to cancel it. So I canceled the order. Luckily, it didn't ship yet. Reordered it again for the cheaper 180, like 3, which was fantastic. So that added extra time. So it just got here today. I mounted it. I still have to kind of like level it out to make, not level it, but like make sure they're both spaced evenly. Then with these guys, I actually started patching the walls. I don't know. It's actually pretty smooth. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Things are gonna look pretty good when I paint over it. Well, I gotta do this a little bit better here. But this line right here was a crack. It looks like you still see it, but when I rub my finger over it, you can't feel it at all. This one, pretty smooth. It looks like it might not, but it actually really is smooth. This one I have to do another coat for because I sanded it down and it didn't really go too smooth, but I gotta do another coat for this. But otherwise than that, I think it's gonna look good. So next step is to paint it all up. I'll see how well that looks after it's painted. Then I have to measure in between once I get the final dimensions. But I have to measure between to kind of get floating shelves. I found some glass floating shelves that I need 3 of, but like $40 each. I gotta buy 3 of them. Jeez, starting to rack up. And ideally they should fit in the middle, but I have to measure. Once I get the perfect space, then I have to measure how much space is in between, place that order, bada bing, bada boom, everything should be done. So it's measured out. I have exactly 20 inches between the mirrors, which is great because the shelves come in 12-foot sections. Whoa, I gotta look. It might be 16. I think 16 might be pushing because I'd only leave 2 inches on each side. I'll probably need more space than that. I'll probably do, if there is 12, and just do 3 12-inch ones because I'll give 4 inches on each side, ideally. And that will kind of give like a little bit of a gap so it doesn't look too congested. But I'll paint. Only thing about painting is that I want to paint behind the mirror instead of just painting around it. And I got them in perfect locations and I really don't want to move them. But that's being lazy. So we gotta do this. Alright, so I'm gonna try to use the black just to test it out. If I like it, I'm gonna run with it. If I don't like it, then I'll go to the store and get more gray paint. So we'll see how this all works. Alright, so I did a small section, showed it to Sherelle. She said she liked it, so we're running with it now. I already started, it was almost done, so it's pretty good. Actually, the patchwork I did in the middle actually came out really good. I can barely see it. I can see this one down here, but I'm not too worried about it. I know it looks a little uneven because right now I'm just on the first coat of paint. But yeah, it's coming together. You all right? Making it work. All right, well, this is how it looks so far. Painted black. I have to get ceiling paint to touch up that because I had a little slip up. But so far, so good. I have to caulk behind here still. So I'll wait for the paint to dry a little bit more before I do that. But I do like how the light reflects off the back because it's black. So I'll get a better look as it gets darker to see if it looks even better and keep it going. Okay, well, my Amazon order just came and it's 3 of these floating shelves that should go right there. So ideally it should be like boom. Let's see, it should be a 12-inch wide, 12-inch long, 6-inch wide glass shelf. Oh, I guess because it is glass, it's going to be packed very well. Now that I got that up, oh, probably not going to sound great. Oh, this is actually really thicker than I thought it was going to be. All right, and boom. So this is 12. There was an 18-inch, but I thought the 18-inch would have been a little bit overkill. So I went with the 12-inch instead. Because there's only a 20-inch space in between. Maybe I should have went with the 18. I didn't want it to be too overpowering though. What you guys think? I think that's good. All right, now we're cooking with fire. Glass shelves are up. Looks pretty good. I didn't record myself actually doing it because it was a little tedious trying to keep everything all in order while recording. So I had to just put them up there. It took actually a little longer than expected because these brackets are a little funny, but made it work. Gotta wipe it down and life should be good. Only thing that I'm about to do a little different is I'm going to paint this instead of an eggshell. I'm gonna go back and do it in a semi-gloss. Cheryl made a good point. It does look it will look a little bit better, I think, if we match it the gloss that's on the door. Maybe reflect the light a little bit better. My only concern, it might show a little bit more imperfections. And this is how we're looking. What do you guys think? Yeah, pretty good. I'm changing that. I had got that, but I don't like how it looks. I have a glossier, like more fancier looking box that I'm put up there instead, and I have some type of greenery hanging down. Overall, I think it looks really good. We got her perfumes, her body spray, mist fragrance thingies. I think it came out really good. What do you guys think? It's a little bit of work, but we got it done. We got it done. Got to touch up the paint in the corner there, but it's all right. Made it work. Mirrors on sale for $180. I'll drop the links on Amazon. These guys were, I think, $60 each, I want to say. They actually work really well, so I'm gonna drop the links to both of those if you want. Those shelves are like $40 each. I'll have the links to the shelves in there if you want to get rid of them. If you want to look at them also,
They come in different sizes. That's just the 12-inch ones. There's 18, I think, or they go up to like 40 inches. But overall, I think it's pretty good. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.